Hi guys, it's Pierre Gasly. First time playing F1 2018 game on Paul Ricard. Let's go for a few laps. My home race and home track for the season, so yeah, super excited to race there. Raced a couple of times in lower categories, Formula Renault 2 liter, 3.5. Actually won there in 2013, but yeah, amazing track. Of course, for me, it brings me back like good memories. Always nice to come back in a place where you've been on the top step of the podium. The track is really technical. Actually, this corner is really typical of Paul Ricard, Le Bossé. It's called like super long right corner which never ends and very difficult for the neck because you've got really high Gs. I think will be around near 5 Gs in these corners for a couple of seconds, so it might be really challenging and physical for us. Well, that's what we like. So. First sector is quite technical actually, with the first fast chicane, and after coming to turn 3, 4, 5, very low speed, but you can make quite a lot of time and different racing lines as well. Before to come to the double right before the back straight, where we're gonna have main overtaking opportunities at the end of the straight before the chicane with really heavy braking. Then after Signes, flat out, it's gonna be 320, I guess. Then Le Bossé, best corner of Le Castellet, the long rides, very challenging, different lines as well there, so it'll be important to try in free practice different things. And last sector is all about carrying the minimum speed. Quite long corners, very important to carry the minimum speed. And last corner before the main straight with second the Arizona to close the lap. My first try with the 2018 Formula 1 game, I must say I'm super impressed. I'm a big fan of the game, so I've always played since I was a kid, but every year it keeps getting better. It's amazing, especially with the halo. I mean, it's not easy to reproduce exactly the vision we have inside the car, but it does feel like my car, so they've done a pretty good job. As a team, I think we improved quite a lot the stability on the car, especially on all the entries of medium high-speed corners. The team did a good job to improve our aero package. It's more predictable. It's actually something you can feel also in the game. In terms of balance, I didn't do anything on the setup so far, but it feels already really close to what it is in reality. The car feels really nice. Traction is as tricky as it is on track. Of course, we're close to 1,000 horsepower now, so you got to be quite careful the way you apply the throttle on all the exits, especially the low-speed corners. Need to get used to it a little bit, but it feels really close to reality. One of the main improvements this year in the game is based on the suspension. Is something actually you can feel pretty well on curb riding. You feel that you can use the curb a bit more. It's a bit more realistic in terms of feeling and feedback you get from the car, something which makes it even closer to the balance and the behavior we have on track. And something quite cool as well, you can use ERS and manage the energy as you like. Makes a bit more difference between the drivers, and it's also gives you the freedom to play with it either in qualifying or during the races. We've got more or less the same with the different modes we have in the car during the race, so either to recharge the batteries or if you are in the battle to defend or attack. So it's something we use quite a lot depending on the track position during the race. It's quite cool to have similar tools to play with in the game. And the track itself is exactly as I remember it, so I'm gonna be pushing to get the game before the race so I can practice a bit more. You can see I'm improving. I don't speak so much because I'm green in first sector, so the game is so cool.